Hi everyone. Hi people. How you doing everyone? Good evening, good morning everyone. We need to talk, we need to teach, we need to talk. I wasn't at home today. I went out and I was back by 6. I have to sleep very well. So we are back again, business. How you are doing? Let let's talk. Let's analyze the 19 years of struggle love, 19 years of woman in distress. Let's analyze it, ladies. Because in this black community, it is all about I better pass you, I better pass you, I'm better than you, I'm better than you. And most of the time, they normally use status of marriage to feel that they are better than so many women in a community where marriage is not promoted. Many of you can see how after bashing Lolo, she went very fast to go and get married. That is what we are going to analyze here, okay? Because all of you must have seen that Lolo went online and show her marriage to the whole internet in-law. Let me go to my YouTube so that I will not be like I will not be wasting my time. Let me go to YouTube. I'm going to be here for a very short time because I'm going to sleep. I will be traveling some maybe next tomorrow around. So I'm very, very busy. But I just want to come out and analyze this issue, okay? Because so many black women are like, ooh, Lolo is married. Ooh, congratulations. Lolo is married. My girl. Lolo spent 19 years, 19 good years before that man could even come out that he is claiming this woman. 19 years. 19 years before the man can come out to the white men that I'm claiming this woman. And the only reason why this man is claiming her is nothing than internet sensation. Just to feel, oh, I'm married on the internet, on Facebook. That is the only reason. Because me, if a man can spend 19 years before he will claim me in Europe, he will agree that we are married in Europe. I will be ashamed of myself. I will be ashamed of myself. I will know that I'm married to the lowest and the lowest. If a man in this Europe can come out after 19 years to claim me, after government that feeds me and help me to grow my children, what is the need now? What is the need? And the man went into hiding. He said, I didn't see the part of them saying I do. He said, I didn't see the part of them say I do. You should go and watch it again. You should go and watch it again. Maybe you will see it. You know, these people, they are lying up and down. It's all lying, 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 up and down. The other one married and later divorced her husband because of that, because of social benefit. But she was all year online, bashing single mother, bashing single mother, bashing single mother. We heard that she is a divorced woman the day she and her friend have problem. That was when we know she's divorced. But why do people normally respect these people? Because they are married to one dusty, because they are married to one man that can't even provide for them without the government benefit. Because most black women have low self-esteem. Most black women have low self-worth. Most black women believe that the moment they are meshed together with a man, they feel like they are very big, they are very important, they are very something is going on in their life if they are not merged with a man. That is why you see, no matter how dusty, how lazy, how stupid a man is in this community, he will always find a black woman to marry. No matter how dusty he is, he will always find a wife to marry because they want to be hooked up with somebody. They want to be hooked up with somebody. This is love that have bashed you, Europe women, bashed all of you of being a single mother, of being unworthy, of being having children because of benefit. So I'm asking, why do Lolo take 19 years before the husband could tell the white man that this woman is my wife, we are married? Because over here in Europe, when you see women that are doing this thing of you stay on your own, me stay on my own. I know it happens in the US, everything, due to the marriage behavior or relationship behavior in the black community, that many black men don't want to be attached to any woman. They want to be single. They want to have plenty children and be single, while the government take the responsibility of the women. Those relationships are based on lies, based on domestic violence, based on it's an unhealthy relationship. When a man start telling you you have to go to social for social to be taking care of you, while he will be in the dark, it's not in a good place. Good night, sis. Basically, it's not in a good place for somebody to tell you to go and stay on social benefit. Why for 19 years, why it will be in the dark? The government will pay your children's book. The government will do everything. You see how greedy this couple are. And she have the balls to come out on social media bashing all women. Single mother, single mother. Was Lolo not single mother for 19 years? The government helped her to raise the children. She was government wife for 19 years. Where was this Alaribe? The typical dusty black men, typical one. There is no difference between Alaribe and those ghetto men. There is no difference, because that is how they do it. When they have children, they shift their responsibility to the government, and they stay in the dark while the government pay bills, the government pay schools, the government pay everything. While they stay in the dark waiting for the government to do everything. It's government wife now. It's government wife. Yes, it's government wife. Because if the government have to do everything for you, what is the need? What is the need of having a husband? You have a husband so he can provide for you. I know many black women will not agree. They will say independent woman. They will say, what is the need of the men in your community? Because the government that is giving you that money is another person's husband. It's another person's man. What is your man doing for you? Because in most cases in Europe, you see this Lolo story, this Lolo sad story everywhere. Most women want to be a single mother because the men hate them. They hate that behavior that you can stay on your own, me I stay on my own. Every year I will be pregnating you like this man Alaibe was doing with Lolo. Every year Lolo is pregnant. When you go and ask, when the government will ask Lolo, who pregnated you? She will say she don't know. It's a ghost that pregnated her. Even in our state here, that is what most women do. In Germany, in Holland, in everywhere, that is what most women do, because they marry the category of Lolo's husband that want the government to take care of his responsibility, while he will go and hide in the dark like a coward, doing nothing. And Lolo have the guts to come out online bashing those women when she's doing exactly what she and her husband are doing. That the husband don't want to take responsibility of Lolo, and he pushed Lolo responsibility to the government to be taking care of her for 19 good years. Imagine. Lolo is married in Africa. In Africa, marriage is not a big deal. Somebody can marry to in Lagos, go to Olokoja and get married, go to Abuja and get married. Marriage is not something that is so protected in Africa. Even most women marry in Africa, the day their husband is leaving them, they are not taking anything along with them. Even their children are kicked out of the house. That is why Lolo concealed that marriage certificate, keep it, and she came to Europe with the husband. When she met the husband over here, they conceal. If the relationship was so sweet, they were happily married. Why hiding your marriage certificate? Why? You will definitely take your wedding, your marriage certificate, take it to the government, legalize it. If Alaribe was a productive man, Alaribe was a successful man at 50, because Alaribe fall into the category of dusty black men that most of them at the age of 50, they are not still successful. They have spent most of their years fucking around, doing nonsense, having babies. At the age of 50, Alaribe was still hiding lolo to be going and collecting government benefit to live. She was still on government benefit. The children were living on government benefits. And she believed that she have the upper hand to come online and be bashing other women that they are single mother, they are useless, they are single mother by stupidity. This is 19 years of struggle, love, and single mother by benefit, single mother by stupidity. Because I will not allow any man to do that to me. I remember when I was married, I was like, when my ex like go out and meet up with friends, they were like telling him, tell your wife to be a single mother. Why you? Yes, they are using the system. Why you will be in your own flat, you will go and take another room. You know what? That was among the reason why I decided to separate, because I don't see any reason why I will be married to a man, and a man, that any man that have those mentality, they are very, very problematic men. They will never make up their mind to marry you. This man only marry Lolo because for the internet, Lolo have to marry because we are a lot of woto woto on Lolo's head, a lot of woto woto from Opaika. She has to go and show us that she is married. Lolo, if you were happily married in Africa, why do you want to show us? Why? You have already steal from the government for 19 good years. The Holland government was giving you everything, house, food, everything. You were taking it gladly. You and your girlfriend. That one ran and separate because of benefits. You want to enter into benefit. And you married, you hide your marriage certificate. You want the government to be feeding you. You want the government to be giving you everything that you want. You want them to be taking care of you. They raised your children for you. And you think you have the guts to come online and start bashing other women, single mother by stupidity. That is the reigning thing. That is the cultural thing that most black men do. And your husband fall into those category. And me myself, when I was married, my ex fall into that category. Never wanted the responsibility. He wants somebody or me to pay the bills and pay everything. Why he is in the dark? Me, I'm not going to give my cookies for free to anybody. I've given enough, and I decide to let them go. I decide to let that person go. But Lolo did not do that. Lolo went and joined her husband to be frauding the government, declaring single mother when she is not a single mother. She's married legally in Africa with documents, but she refused to legalize those documents here so that the government would be feeding her and her children. Hello. Hi. So that government will be feeding her and her children. Why she will come online and say, Odogu, Odogu, Igwe, oh my Igwe, Igwe without no palace. It's me, oh, Igwe, look at my Igwe. Oh, the best husband. It's my muñeca here. I don't see my muñeca. Okay, in America, is the system find out about this, then we have to repay all the benefits. Yeah, over here in Spain, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. And most of the situation that goes with these men that hide in the dark for government to be taking care of their children, book, cloth, everything, is that they are not responsible husband. There is no way you are going to try to paint them that they are responsible. They are not. It is not a committed relationship. It is not normal for a man to hide in the dark for another man to be feeding the wife and the children. It is not a healthy relationship. Don't let anybody deceive you. I was there before. A responsible man will make sure he put the family together. He puts as far is having children, he will like to put it in his data that he is married with the children. He is married with the children, because tomorrow, the society we are living now. Okay, maybe the children are in a very important, in a important society. People will not say, oh, the mother was a single mother in the country. They wasn't living together. At times it look good. Okay, they were married, they were in family together and everything, in the background check and everything. But Lolo decided to be a single mother for 19 years in Europe, eating the government money, living in government house, enjoying the whole benefit that the real single mother were enjoying. And she believed she have the guts to come online and bash those women, tell them they are useless, they are single mother by stupidity, they are single mother for benefit. Lolo, why did you choose not to regulate? I will show the government that you are married. Bring that man. If Igwe was a solid man, if Igwe was a responsible man, if Igwe was a man of timber and caliber, why didn't you show it? Like me now, if I have to leave single motherhood, my husband is going to come forward and it will be in the book, in the paper of this country that I'm married. Nobody is going to take me in the dark to be their baby mama or their single mother for 19 years. Yeah, after 18 years, no more benefit for the kids. If there is no benefit for the kid, there will still be one help or the other that every single mother collect here. If you're a single mother, there is so much help here that you collect. You understand me? There is a different type of help they can collect. Imagine the government feeding your children for 18 years, 19 years when you have a husband. It is very wrong. That is where many black women get it wrong. They will keep these men in the dark. They will make them lazy. They will make them not to have responsibility for anybody. Some of them that have already ventured into this thing. Do you want to join the live, sis? Do you want to join? Let me approve you if you want to join. I doubt. I doubt you want to join. They will go and hide these men. That is why most black men, they want a woman to be a single mother. They will strip their responsibility away from you. They will even see their children in the streets. They will pretend. They will be playing that role like you people are really single. And the truth and the fact is that you are not single. They will be playing that role. When I observed this thing, I said, there is no way me, I'm going to be a single mother when I'm not. I did a court marriage in Nigeria. I did a traditional marriage. Why should I come here and be claiming a single mother? And most men that normally do that, many of them are lazy men that don't want to create. They don't want to do nothing. They have no dreams. They have no zeal to do anything. Don't be surprised that Lolo's husband get to England, and that is when he started working. He didn't want to work because he maybe probably Lolo was on social benefit with the children. The husband was claiming his own, so they were fine in Holland. When he got his document, he has to relocate to UK. UK prick not the fit prick, toto not the fit toto. So Lolo husband have to work. That is when he started working. That was when his life started. His life started at 50, like most black men that if they have never complete 50 years, they don't know what it's like. They don't know how to make money. That is what I'm asking. If you want to approach me at 50 and with empty hand, you don't have money, what were you doing in your 20s? What were you doing in your 30s? What were you doing in your 40s? Nothing. 50 something is when Lolo's husband life started in the UK, started working and earning money in UK. That is when he know he has to earn his own money. That is when the wife now be start bragado all over social media. My igwe with that palace. Look, if a man tell you he's a king, tell him to show you his palace. Don't allow people to deceive you, single mother, single women. There is nothing that is unique or different from Lolo's husband than most of the junkies and the men that I see in my city that are making women single mothers, or I've seen in so many cities or in the black community. There is nothing so special about Lolo's husband. Nothing. His life started at 50, like most black men. He got married at his old age because now he needs somebody to cook for him, take care of him. Hmm. The only thing I find interesting in his life this time now is that this man is wearing the suit of his size. Before, you need to see the suit this man wear. You need to see the suit. They never, no, they, because it was a struggle bandit, a struggle love, they never buy suit that fit this man size for him. All his suit is oversized, character size. Now, the interesting thing is that he can wear a suit of his size. That is the only interesting thing I saw in them. The son was like, this one marriage, this one that we will go and be chopping around very soon. You see, the other woman said it. Thank you for taking over how you handle the situation. What situation? The relationship was a situationship for 19 years of situationship, 19 years of struggle of, 19 years of child benefit, 19 years of problem, 19 years of distress. It's what you see there. Most black women or Nigerian women will always bless it up with marriage. She did the usual thing that many of them normally do. They will come and tell you, I better pass my neighbor, I better pass you, I better pass you. How? If a man have to struggle you along for 19 good years for another group of men to feed you, take care of you and your children, for him to show up when he is probably battling with a lot. Now, he want to be your husband for social media validation. Everything Lolo and Monica have done is all for social media validation. Nothing more. They have no life of their own. Do you believe that if we didn't analyze her video, or Maika did not talk about marriage, that she should go and marry, she will not probably marry? She did it because she want to show us that she's married now. Yes, that is the only reason she did that struggle marriage, that AliExpress marriage. That was the only reason. For 19 good years. This is the same thing most single mother go through here. Me, myself, I've been there. But I refuse to be a single mother when I'm married. No, it's not possible. Because I will make that man to sit and be watching TV at home, doing nothing. When month end, you go and collect social benefit. It will be like pissed off with you. If he have his own money, it might be going out to gamble. It might be going out to carry women with those money. It will not drop a penny with you. I've seen men over here where their women are single mother. They too. They are collecting their benefits. They will tell the woman they are not going to drop even €100 for the woman. They can't even make their present no to that woman through donating or giving money to that woman. They can't even make their present no. There is no way I'm going to respect a man that dropped me for another group of men to be fed, taken care of me and my children, and appear at a very 50 something years old. What am I going to chop inside them? That was why Lolo was chopping everybody, because the man wasn't useful. If a man was useful financially, you are not going to go around fucking other group of men like Leonard Ajayi, according to Monica, like Austin, like plenty of them that have been named that was using banga to sleep with this woman. It wouldn't have happened if the husband was productive. He was providing for the family. He make his presence known in the house that he is the man through providing for the family. She wouldn't have go around chopping Austin, chopping Leonard, chopping everybody because of banga soup. The man wasn't providing. And the government benefit most of the time is not sufficient for the women. Emotionally, you are draining when you decide to put yourself in that situation now. Oh, you be a single, you go one way while I go one way. The children will grow up with some trauma. You can't go and pick your children in the school because you have already said that your people are single. You see Lolo's son, that one is plaiting hair like a girl. That boy is so feminine because that child was raised by Lolo without no presence of the father, with earrings in his ear. It's so feminine. That is the face of most children that some single mothers are raising. They are raising them to be feminine. They are raising them to look like them. Imagine a home where the man is there financially, emotionally, useful, functional man. Your kids are not going to put earrings in the presence of your husband. Your kids are not going to be start plaiting their hair in the presence of your husband. I'm raising three boys. My son was telling me, I want to play my, you plaiting your hair in this house? No. If you are plaiting your hair, you go get your own house. In my roof, you are not plaiting your hair. You are not. Why I believe a man should get a haircut. This is somebody that will come to social media to bash the women. Like, oh, we are very emotional. We are very emotional. I saw the video clip. Nothing special there. It's the AliExpress marriage. Probably the gown was bought with chorus stars and monetization money. How much is Alaribe contributing? If Alaribe spend 19 years dragging your sister along in Europe without no officially married, and the government body burned to ashes for feeding these people. Government completely raised the children. Com- Completely. And she's online, she want to show you she's married. My sister, no big deal there. That is the same situation that all of us are doing. He said, please, madam, can you please answer me this question? Please, do bride price pay during white wedding? Yes, yes, yes. Bride price is paid during the white wedding. Yes, it is. Yeah. So if she paid her, the man paid her bride price, everything, why didn't she bring the marriage certificate as a educator, as a responsible as wife, as a comfortable housewife that she claim on social media? Why didn't she bring it and register it here? Me, I got married in Nigeria. My marriage, the time I decided to marry, the marriage was dead upon arrival. You know what? When you say in the night of the wedding, you almost cancel the wedding because of some fuckery. Yeah, that was what it is. When I got married, I said, no way. This man isn't responsible, isn't taking care of the children, isn't doing what a man is supposed to do. There is no way I'm going to put this document in the court that we are married in Africa and legalize it here when this man is not providing. That is what Lolo go through, what many women go through. Because the moment you tender a man that is not providing, a dusty, a strong bandit, there is no way the government is going to give you money. They will believe you are married. Your husband should be taking care of you. And most of the time, if you put these men into documentation that you are married to them, they will fuck everything up. They will fuck your government assistant help up because of the instability emotionally and disponibility. A lot. They would like fuck it up. And at the end of the day, you are putting the money or the financial stability of your children at stake with somebody that is not stable at all. You are putting the financial stability of your children at stake. So you see many women here, they look at this man like, oh, before we have children, this man must have break up with them so many times. This man must have shown his inconsistency and his not being there for her. This man must have shown a lot of disappointment to her. That will make a woman not to want to show you anywhere when it comes to documentation here that you are married or whatever. Even some women over here in Europe, they have documents. They don't want to give to their husband because the moment this man, they joined it together as married, this man is unproductive, is bringing nothing to the table. And we are in a country where you need to pay your rent, you need to pay for food, you need to pay for your kids' education. Maybe the hospital is free, a lot of things. It's going to be a problem when you put this man in the front. It's going to be a problem. Her bride price was paid, yes. Why didn't she put the document here in Europe that she is married? Because the women that she is calling single mother by stupidity, many of them do exactly the same what she's doing. Many of them are single mother by circumstances because something happened, because of this type of men that are not ready for a relationship. They want to be in Lokoja while you will be in Abuja, raising the children alone, going to pick the children from the school, going to do everything while they will be start dating other women in your city. That is what the fact that she is not saying here. And that was the main reason why she go into that single motherhood too. Even her friend Monica that was married, whether in Nigeria or wherever she got married to, she did the same thing. Why do you think that somebody have to divorce their husband? Even she wasn't even thinking about her documentation, because Lolo said her girlfriend Monica divorced her husband because of government benefit, and she couldn't even wait for her document because she didn't have document when she got married. The husband was supposed to give her document. She didn't even wait for the husband to give her document. She divorced the man so that she could go and collect the government money. Do you think that a man that is capable at these two men age, go and look at Lolo and Monica's husband, they are in their 50s. I think they should have done a lot for themselves if they are successful men. The way their wife come online to claim that they are better than everybody. That is what we are talking about and analyzing here. That their husband is not different from the dusty, the rolling stone in the black community that is making many women being single mother. Their husband is not different from those boys that are sagging their trousers and all, because those boys do all those things in their 50s. That is when they get serious in their life, or in their 60s when they have diabetes, they have BP, they have different stuff. That is when they are serious. Even if Monica couldn't wait for her to get a document according to Lolo, and she has to divorce her husband to run into the child benefit, do you think that the husband was capable of taking care of her, of providing for her, of assuring her, giving her security that you will be fine, baby, you and the children will be okay. I'm going to work, I'm going to take care of you. You can work for some hours if you can and raise the kids too, and make the home a home. That is what we are not talking about here. No, they don't have a husband like that. That is why I said they are not in the position to talk to any black women. They are not in the position to bash any black women or call them single mother, either by stupidity or by whatever, because in the black community, whether you are married or not married, you will be single mother, whether with the ring or without no ring. There are so many partial ways that a black man can make you a single mother. Some men are married in this community, they will deny the next minute to anybody that they are married to you. They will, 1 minute, if you give them chance, they will bash you to anybody, their girlfriend, their side chick, their friends. I've been in the midst of men. I grew up in their midst. They will badmouth you to anybody. So being a single mother is not a big deal in the black community because marriage wasn't promoted here. Even when we talk about our own mothers, they said we have bad attitude and all. Those our mothers that will bring water to their husband, they will say, "Daddy, take water." They will kneel down. They will cook. They will have 15 babies. Were they appreciated? Wasn't many of them a single mother? Okay, let me see. Is it some of them work off the books so they don't have to pay taxes? So the money they are working for is not recorded to the tax department. Who does that? That is somebody that is unstable. That is somebody that is not okay. Because when you are working, you will like to pay tax. You will like to pay tax. Even the richest people are the people that don't even pay sufficient tax because they get good administrator that administrates their money. Yes, they got good administrator that do that for them. So they don't pay many tax like some other people. Who does that? You getting married does not mean that you are not going to be fine. You are going to be fine. It depends the type of man that you marry. Did he value marriage? Did he value staying in the home with the children? And the children will not end up watching and the TV and grow their manhood through watching the TV, weaving their hair, putting on earrings and dressing like women. That is the question. Did that man really want to be in the house with you? Is he worthy of a husband apart from the tax and the not wanting to pay? Many of them at the end of the day, they still end up staying in their home, telling the women to be a single mother. Are they participating in the home? Can they go to their children's school to pick up the children? Can they go for PTA meeting? Can they go for anything? Can they take their children to the hospital? No, because that sensation of that lies will just overwhelm their own life entirely. That they have to live in lies. I've seen so many times where most some women, the government will cut them that they have a husband, and their social benefit is terminated immediately. What is this man bringing to the table? Nothing. The woman have to leave the children and go and work. She will put her life at risk, put her children financial stability at risk because of a big head. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? If not for the UK, Lolo could have still continued to collect benefits. Some of them are even in England today. They are still collecting benefits in Spain. They are still collecting benefits in everywhere. They do that. So what I'm saying, Lolo does not marry a special breed of black men. Lolo husband is neither successful, neither unique than any bandit in this community that she think that she can come out anytime, any day and bash other black women, tell them that they are single mother, tell them that they are worthy, tell them that they have bad character. That is why they are not having a husband. Neither you, Lolo, have a husband because we all live in Europe. When you talk about single mother by stupidity, you're talking about most women in Europe and some of them in Africa. That there is no benefit in Africa, but there are a lot of single mothers in Africa. There are a lot of married but single women in Africa. They are married just for social look like they are married. Like many of you black women say, "Congratulations to Lala! Congratulations, Lala! Lala have a very classic and beautiful marriage after 19 years." What is going to be classic there? What is going to be beautiful there? Eh? It says, so you do traditional marriage. If it's not important, can you explain? Yeah, they do traditional marriage, but the traditional marriage don't have any backing grant for any woman. The traditional marriage is not redacted. It's not. There is no benefit. There is nothing written on the traditional marriage that is beneficial to any woman. People are doing it. I believe people are doing it for social formalization because the traditional marriage in the African mentality is like they got you stuck down, but they can be sleeping with every Vivian, Joy, Peter, everybody. They can do everything. That is it. The only marriage that is a little bit redacted is maybe the white wedding. And there is nothing that is enforcing the white wedding. We have seen so many situations in Nigeria where many married women with their marriage certificates in their hands, their husband are getting married to another woman and nothing happened. Even Mercy Johnson Okoji, the Nigerian actress, she got married to a married man after the woman cried out, and she was married in Italy. She got married in Italy with an Italian marriage certificate. The man was getting married to Mercy Johnson. And most Nigerian women were defending that. They don't know they are defending their own demise, their own shame and disgrace, because it's going to happen to you when you try to not to have a standard in a community. You don't have boundaries, what men should do and what they shouldn't do. It doesn't have to do with you. The man was getting married not until the woman cried out and she got an express divorce. That same day of the wedding, they brought out divorce to the woman. Take, get out. So what is the big deal when it comes to marrying a black man? What's the big deal? Many women, the other video I did on my YouTube, the woman was married, the woman married to her husband in Abuja. She saw her husband in Lokoja marrying another woman. How with a marriage certificate in her hands. So what is the big deal? What is the big deal? The bone of contention is that Lolo hid her husband because the man is incapable of providing for them as a husband. And probably he wasn't a responsible man, the way she claimed. It was like the Dusties and the Pookie and the Rere in this community. Those guys are sack trousers until their 50s before their brain will reset a little bit. That was what it is. So nothing special. Nothing special for a man to drag you for 19 years. You have to struggle and be a single mother. Do you think that the lack of sex was the reason why Lolo was sleeping around with Leonard Ajayi, Austin, and everything? Because a friend said that anywhere she see anything standing, she want to chop it. She want to chop it. That she will be saying, relax. To the extent they started teaching women how to sex, how to make love on social media. You see the desperation, you see the memo, you see the memo. That was the biggest problem they have. Lack of affection, lack of sex. Because they have already showed themselves to be a married woman on social media. So it was hard for them to see Bonla. Like me, now I'm a single girl. If I want to do runs, I want to go out with a guy and have those type of random sex. I don't recommend it and I don't do it. Okay, it's easier for me when it as a Nigerian woman, but when it comes to all these women that have already programmed themselves that they are married and they are not, it's hard for them because they will tell them traditionally, you can't sleep with another man, you can't do this, you can't do that, your child will sick, your child will, but a lot of things that they will say to them to scare them. But you as a single woman, it's easier for you that no man have hook you with marriage and is not providing. Because when you are pregnant, you are not going to be working, and killing yourself. When you have your baby, you are not going to drop your baby the next day and start working. That is what many of you don't understand. That these women preach to you people. They stay in a marriage, take care of themselves, practically live like they are single women, providing for themselves, struggling like you. And they want to come out online and shame you that you are a single mother. You are a single mother by stupidity. A single mother by stupidity is better than a woman that hide her husband. When she have a man, she hide the man and be collecting the government money. Meanwhile, she will come to social media to bash you that choose to be free. I choose to be free because there is no way somebody's son is going to put me to go and be every day. I'm going to social to go and cry. I don't have money. I don't have milk. I don't have pampers. When it's not a goat that pregnates me, when it is not a cow that pregnates me, it's not fair. It's not fair. That's exactly what most women do here. Many of the men, they are used to it. They even recommend it to many men that are responsible because most black men problem is another black man. If a black man want to fall down, if a black man want to go down, wait for another black man to advise them. That was when I was married, I was like, they were like telling my ex, oh, tell your wife to go. You both of you are just have the same address in the same house. You have to go and take your own flat. Or the woman she has to be collecting her money, you will be collecting your money. I said, no way, no way. I'm going to be a single mother. Why you will be living as a single man? Every year I'm pregnant. Government will ask you, Where is your children? Where is the person that pregnant you? You will say you don't know. You will say you don't know. Many of you, you have used your mouth to proclaim evil on your unborn child. That is why you see many of them, when they come into the world, they become wayward. They become a pregnating machine, pregnating other women, because you have already proclaimed them as a bastard right from the womb. You will have the baby, you will put only your name on the baby. That child, you will struggle with the children alone, because you have already make the pact with the devil to be a single mother, while the man will be enjoying. He will be doing everything, but not working. That is the most annoying thing about this their plan of trying to scam the government. Many of the husband is not successful. That give them time to be talking with other girls. That give them time to be gambling. That give them time to be doing all sort of nonsense. Just that they don't work. The only thing that make Lolo husband to be cleaning now is because of Holland. Is because of UK. You don't have to go to UK to be successful. There are many men that are in Italy, they are working, they are very successful, they are doing business too. There are many men in Holland that don't want to go to UK. They don't want to go to UK. They say marriage is honorable. That is the past, whether two of us. Yeah, it's good to be married. But when you have a man that doesn't want to marry you, no, apart from he doesn't want to marry, he want to marry you with, maybe your money will be 80% that you pay for the marriage. And at the same time, the government will be taking care of you. That is no marriage. That is no marriage at all. It's a waste of time for a lot of women. It's a waste of time. Lola is on social media. She will always want to put herself into this man's life so that shame will not come. Even even her friend played the audio that the husband was talking about Lolo, this same husband that she's flaunting. The man left to the UK and start following another Zimbabwe woman because the wife is on social, it's a government property. She's a government wife. The children are government property. So the man have a free time to choose the woman he desire. Because Lolo and many women wasn't the women they desire. Because they didn't give them their responsibility as a man to do what they are supposed to do. They decide to stay, to put their shares out, tell the government they don't have salt, they don't have pepper. Why the government provide? Why do your men have time to press phone and talk to other women? That was what it is. So don't let them come online and put on a wig and start deceiving you. Don't allow them come online and do that to you. Imagine Lolo ran very fast to go and get married after she was bashed online in, in Europe that she's a single mother. Imagine the women she was bashing for years. I told you all on this platform that many of them begin to get married with their own money to men, just so that people will see them that they are married. That is what you are seeing now, that you say marriage is honorable. It's honorable, but not after 19 years of struggle, dusty man, struggling you around everywhere. No, that is no more honorable. That we have to speak about it on social media because she was the one that started emphasizing on marriage. That the woman without no husband, she's a drunkard, that they are useless, that they are frustrated. She started it. We have to do it with her. Do you think we are wrong for doing that? I don't think so. Because she tried to make herself relevant to make other women look bad. But this is what many people do here. 4 kids, no father at home. Because the father is afraid to come to the house. Social might find him. Social might see him. The neighbors might see him. But why can't you just be a man? Go official your marriage or your relationship with, or living together with that woman, and go and get a job. But no, This woman, women like Lolo will not allow those men to work. They want them to be free so that they will get the whole benefit other women that are truly single mother that are struggling are having. And at the same time, turn around and try to bash and shame those women. It's not possible. You can't eat your cake and have it. You cannot. So all of you that are feeling inferior, that are thinking that Lolo is married is better than you, ladies, never allow a man to struggle you, carry you along for 19 years in this Europe without officializing a marriage. Why you have to do everything for him. The government gave Lolo 21,000. Why? Wasn't wasn't it because she declared herself to be a single mother that they gave her that money? Her friend said it, that she couldn't even constitute a business with that money. Nothing. Nothing. She have to stay in the government benefit because it's very, very lucrative. But don't come online and try to make yourself relevant. Don't come online and try to bash other black women because that is what you people have to reduce this men to. I never put myself into that situation because there is no way you will come to my house, get me pregnant, do whatever you want to do, and leave. Why the government take off my responsibility and you still demand respect? You demand you are the head of the house. No, there is no head here. The head of the house is the government, and you need to respect them. So it's not possible. And I myself, that is single mother by stupidity or divorced by stupidity, I never fall into that trick that most black men want to do. Or some of them will say, "Come and go to Germany." They come and go to Germany. They say that they benefit or whatever in Germany. Why are there so many women running to Germany, running to other countries? Because most of the men don't want to take responsibility. They said Italy is bad. But why can't you pack yourself, your family, all of you go to that Germany and declare yourself as a family? No, they won't do that. They want black women to be in child benefit, social benefit, their children's social benefit, and they will turn around and call the women single mother. When their mentality is creating single mothers. Their behavior is creating single mother. Their behavior is telling you they don't want to be with you at home. They don't want to stay with you. I know some group of men that have never stayed under the roof of a woman in this Europe. They are always claiming they are single. Some of them are even married. They behave and claim that they are single publicly. Is that a group of men that really want to get married? And you will see people bragging, insulting you that you're a single mother and you feel bad. When was marriage really promoted and enforced in this community? A community where a man can marry and he can get another wife, he can get another, have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 side chick. How is the marriage going to stand? How? This male Edoches saga that is going on social media. Imagine May was married for so many years. If she decided not to allow Judy Austin to come to the marriage today, she is definitely going to be a divorcee or a single mother. Because most Daki men, the moment they stop to shook inside you, you have become a single mother. They won't think about the children. They won't think about you. They won't think about anything. That is why you see all of them running around. Justy is a good one. Justy is a good father. Because their father have never showed them what a good father is. That a good father is not when you separated from your wife. A good father is not in the camera. All the good fathers are inside the house, going to pick their children from the football. My son play football over here. Imagine you are in a football field. All the people that brought their children there are women. Where are the men? Where are the men? Many of them have decided to make a pact with the devil that they are single mother. And the men go into hiding. That was exactly what Lolo's husband did. He came to Europe, to UK. He think that, oh, UK is good. Now, and people are bashing them. Let us say that we are now married. You can't fool me. You can't fool me. I've seen it all in this black community. If I'm married, I was married before, not anymore. Yeah. If I have want to be married but single, I would have. But I don't want to put myself in that situation. Tie myself down. I have life, I have expectation over a man putting me in a corner and living his life as a single man. Why I will be betting his children, I will be doing everything. It's not possible. It is not possible. If I have a man, he should be paying the bills, should be working, should be doing what the men are supposed to do. And not the man they respect me. Black women in Europe, they are very yeah women. They don't respect men. They don't respect me. Who is going to respect you when you cannot even take care of the basic need of your wife and your children, or of your baby mama, the woman that you choose to sleep with and ejaculate inside her and get her pregnant? And you begin to push your responsibility to the government for 19 years and more or less. And the woman have to, if she want married, she have to pay for 50% of the marriage. It's not in a good place for any woman to be. If a man truly want to marry you, he will provide for you. But if he don't want to, you have to force him to marry. You have to go into circumstances before he will marry you. He is going to strangle you for that 19 or 20 or 30 years. Even if we make you boyfriend. I've seen many women in this black community, 15 years of boyfriendship, no marriage. And the man is not even planning to marry. I've seen some with 4 kids. The man will say, I've never chosen. He will be toasting another girl, telling the girl, I've never chosen. She just born for me. She just have a baby for me. I've never chosen. And in this community, you want to shame women? Go shame the men. They don't know what is called family. They were never promoted whatsoever that is family. And we still continue to see it in 2022 of women staying for 19 years without regulating their marriage status and hiding a man that is doing nothing for them. I don't know if you want to join me. Approve. Do you want to join, Epa? Do you want to join this live? I don't know. I've had you anyway if you want to join, or maybe it's mistake. I don't know. Maybe it's mistake. Hi.
How are you doing?
Hi, sis. Good evening. You are welcome to my live today.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I see a lot of my followers here, and I just
Okay.
want to say thank you all for your support of all of us. That you help us to stay motivated and stay encouraged, and help us feel like there's a need for us to come online. And like I keep saying, presenter or not presentable is one of the people I really like their thought process and how they think about things. Hi, Miss Virginia, good to see you. And I'm glad that you guys are here listening to her. I just want to add to what she's saying.
Okay.
Then the pressure to please society, the pressure to please our culture upbringing
Okay.
is really corrupting us of happiness and of our identity to be ourselves.
To be
and to be
free.
happy.
Yeah.
Because we are conditioned to feel like, and to we have that ring, and we have that missing status. We are inhumane. We are irrelevant. We are non-existent.
Yeah.
Until it's not helping the generation coming up. Like the way you were explaining, how it makes sense why she will go from man to man to man, because she wasn't married at the first place. So she's living in pain, projecting it on others.
Yeah.
And then she displaces her pain, so while she come and fake happiness to the society, to public, to social media. And then you have people looking at her and looking at that ring that she bought for herself.
Okay.
And depressed and looking at her as a role model. and looking at her versus being yourself and realizing. And I hope that this is a lesson for people to start realizing that being your authentic self and being happy with it, being content with your authentic self, whether you have acne, whether you are married, whether you are light skinned, whether you are dark skinned, whether you have wig on, whether you have your natural hair, should be your focus.
Yeah.
No matter what the circumstance is with that, be happy with it. Accept it. Acceptance is the genesis of healing and genesis of living a contentious life. Be content. But if you are looking at the outside and you are living that fantasy life, thinking what you are seeing, like for the longest, I talk about this woman that she's projecting.
Yeah.
And obviously,
Yeah.
I've talked about that one standing on the sticks, telling you she's projecting, she's not happy, she's doing it, and it came clean. You will see it. Today, she has ring on and she's not married.
And you know, she putting that ring alone make people to look at her very important in the black community.
Yes. Society, because of cultural perception of what that ring means.
That she have a man there waiting, and she said she is thinking of saying yes or no. Why is she not saying yes to that man? If she really believe in that man, she think that that man is capable of taking care of her as a man. Why is she not saying yes? And she have to come to us on social media to tell us she have a ring and waiting yes or no. That is
Validation.
that is somehow. And a lot of people are actually thinking that she's so important because she already have a man. That is a figure in her life.
Mhm.
Compared to
symbolic.
us that okay, compared to us
Symbolic.
that say we don't have a man.
That is symbolism.
Okay.
It's using that as it's a symbol to you. For you, the man is there, you are seeing the man, but it doesn't mean the man exists in my life. The man is not functional sexually. The man is not capable material, financially to be a man, a competent man in the house. The man, look at the disconnection. If I'm getting married today, I'm looking at you in the eyes, you seeing that there's that connection. Like, it was all for the social media, it was all for the camp, it was all to symbolize that I'm married.
And you see the kids, there is a lot of disconnection within the kids.
Yes.
There is the boy like looking at everything is fake. You see the other boy is like that one is not part of the family. The small one couldn't even articulate. Like a child that is being raised properly by the father and the mother, why won't he be able to speak? That child, for some minutes, he couldn't even say something out of the mouth. A child that was raised in a Western world. Like, how do you think about that when it comes to medical aspect?
Could it also be, I haven't watched that part, but could it also be that maybe because of the age or something, the child have any developmental
disability or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying she did that.
And I think so. With that age, that child should be able to talk very fluently. Look at June. Look at June, for example. June is 3. She talks fluently and sharp. Whenever she wants something, she asks. Whenever she want to say sorry, she say everything clean.
Imagine she was 2 years old.
Imagine he couldn't speak, and the mother have already been projecting on a lot of women that their children have disability. Even in the UK, she made a video. She said that some of the women children are imbecile in the UK, that many women purposely make their children imbecile so that the government can give them child benefit. I watched the video when she did those videos. Because I'm
parent do that? Why would any parent do that?
I'm starting to match the dots with everything that they are saying, like what is going on in their lives.
Projection displacement. I have been trying to teach this for a few months now, and I hope people are beginning to learn.
I feel
when people are hostile and directing hostility, aggression, jealousy, hate at people, understand that it goes to tell you what they could be dealing with.
What they're dealing with, yeah.
and they have to it's an anxiety, it's a symptom of anxiety. So if I share the pain by displacing it on others and projecting it on others, it makes me not to feel guilty. It eases the pain for me. It makes my anxiety go down. It makes my stress about the situation goes down.
Yeah.
And that's what they have been. That's the strategy. It's a defense mechanism in psychology. In mental health, it's called defense mechanism. So that is what most of them have been doing all along.
Yeah.
I really hope that she find happiness.
It's going to be difficult.
Yeah, I really pray that she work on finding happiness and healing in a way that is not dependent on somebody, anything outside her. Yeah, because that's what she's doing. That man is just a symbol in the relationship.
And many black men are symbol when it comes to the black community, the marriage. Many people want to fake it. They want to tell you they're better than you, but go and look inside. Many of them are just having a man that is useless then. Is not worth anything.
They are providing everything, and then they want you to feel like you are nobody because you choose
have
that.
no man.
So far as I'm providing everything, I'm not going to adopt another woman's child and add to my children.
Yeah.
The fact that I am going and coming and paying my own bills, it means I'm not going to adopt any woman's son in addition to my children.
Yeah.
And be taking care of him in the name of having a ring or being a missus. I'm not doing it.
Many rings are bought by them. They bought their rings, many of them.
So you don't have happiness when you're doing that. And because you have to keep up the faking.
Is a problem. Like when she was saying, like, oh, Apple is not beautiful. You are dressed the way you dressed. She's going to keep buying clothes, and she was the one that screenshot at her bestie clothes where she had clothes, dirty clothes that she couldn't even maintain. And when it comes to you depending on consuming, buying, is a very hard psychological thing that you cannot maintain as a human being. It's difficult for you to meet up with the trending.
Exactly.
It's difficult.
Have to keep up. So you have to work harder. You have to keep up buying and buying and buying and maintaining. No, I don't do it. I shop only when I'm going to a place.
When you need it.
When I go to a place, I'm going how I want to look in my head. So for days or for weeks, I'm thinking about how I want to look for that day. And then I'll go and shop too much to represent that. And that's it. But to say I'm going out and shopping every day, the time I used to do that is gone.
And I've been at the both side of buying, and staying out of buying. I have got a better dates, better reactions, respect, and good conversation by not too obsessed with how I look. I'm telling you, I've got a lot of money, a lot of dates, a lot of going to places that I have never been inside with a wig on or with so much exaggeration. No. But they don't understand that when you are comfortable with yourself, is the best thing you can do. Instead of trying to fake up marriage, fake up good children, fake up everything, the most easiest work is doing the job for yourself. Your mindset, how you feel, is the most easiest work. That every day you are using your computer to buy, compact things that you don't need.
Yes, just to please society, to keep up.
Do you believe that if there wasn't a conversation about a marriage during last week, do you think that this woman will go and get married?
No. And I think that she planned this coming up, and that's why she brought that up.
Yeah.
I think that was so that people won't be surprised when she does that.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't take one day to get him that suit, to get the kids that suit that matches, and to get him. So she planned this. I think this is a well-calculated event. And then she planned it. And then when it was coming, she wanted to make sure you guys are not shocked.
Yeah.
So she brought that.
That is why she thrown the challenge on her friend, on the other lady, that she should go and get married. I think so.
The other lady went to school. So school and marriage, which one is an investment?
I think the school right now is a big investment because at the end of the day, your school will not come out and divorce you. Your school will not come out and embarrass you. You can be a a banker, a doctor, a big person in the position, and a man can embarrass you and demote you. I know a lady that was working. Let me change the work she was doing. She was a general manager of a very big company in Africa. What brought her down? A man got into her, took a lot of got into her complaint because of the she was weak and those things that was preached to them that they should love. Because of love, she has to put a company she has to put a man before the company, and the company almost end up bankrupting. She lose that job because of the man.
So
So
this goes to the topic I was treating somebody today. Somebody said that men goes narcissist goes for weak vessels and break it.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
they go for strong vessels, independent vessels.
women that have something inside. If you don't have anything, they don't need you.
They don't need you.
That is why they will ask you to submit. When they meet you the first time, they have left a lot of dates or a lot of boyfriendship with others. Some tell me, "Ah, the way I look at you, you are not going to submit." Then I know who I'm dealing with.
That one, the
Like
wrong person, yes.
this person want to break me down because you won't tell somebody that is weak to submit. It's not possible. Somebody have to be very powerful than you, and you want that person to go down.
To come down, exactly. Once
That is
they are
it.
worried with submitting, you know that they have issue with themselves.
Yeah,
They
that
have
is
issue with
security.
control.
They
They
look
love
at you
to
bigger
take
than them.
position. Yes. So that means you have to subdue yourself, make yourself less value for them to accept you.
Yeah.
So that is when it comes to you. She's engaging in an unhealthy competition.
My
because of
sister
it.
Stella,
Yes,
that is how it
yes,
has always been
yes,
on this social media.
yes, yes. You see, so they are looking for you to calm down so that they will feel overpowered. They will feel like they have overpowered you. But if they see you as a stronger vessel, as a person who is outgoing, you stand up for yourself, you are vocal, you are independent, you have your own money, you have your own job, they don't like that.
They feel very threatened
They feel very threatened.
because they are not going to match you, your financial or your education possibility or achievement. So they are going to beat it down. Some of them will tell you, like, since I got a passport, I was like seeing men saying, since you got a passport, you are doing like this, you are doing like that. And even if you have a passport, it doesn't matter. Like, why are you not having that passport, you?
Why is it why
What
are you
has
concerned about the passport?
And I asked one yesterday, I said, what has my relationship with you got to do with my passport?
Exactly.
Okay, you want to beat my achievement down. You want to beat everything that I've worked for down. And I said, if you find my passport so important to talk about it in a relationship, there is something I'm doing right. So get the fuck off.
Thank you.
That is one thing many women don't look. And they deceive most black women with love. Where is love?
Yes, it's fake love.
It's fake love.
Today I was reading those comments. Somebody talk about the childhood trauma that blinds us and makes us not to see these things. You think if we have great love, great attention, and stuff like that, most of the time you're able to identify. But because of our own experience now, you can identify, say, why are you talking about my passport? What has you loving me got to do with my passport? Why should you feel intimidated?
Oh, I have a flat, I have this. These are basic things for me that I believe I should acquire because I have to stay in the house. My kids has to be comfortable. But you, because you can't have these things, you want to make it like a big deal. You want to make me to go and sleep in the dustbin because I have to date you. It means that if you are married to this person is not going to do much for you.
And he's not going to provide you with that
Stability.
and the standard of living.
And if you don't take time, the one that you have acquired, it will destroy everything.
Yes, always the case.
Many of them don't look. That is what I'm trying to analyze here. That you people are saying, why was this man not providing for the past 19 years for this woman, and come out and declare himself as a husband? in the white community, and he allowed this woman to go for social money, everything free. And now, because she is being bashed on social media, he want to bring him out to be a good husband and all. What is the characteristics of this man that leaves Spain to Germany? Germany is good now. Everything you can get in Germany, you can get it here. It depends on the mentality of the man. Anything you can get in Holland, you can get it in England. But this man have to reach England first to start his cleaning job before he will know that he want to marry our sister. And I know that it's Cora that did this marriage. Cora Stars. Monetization. Let's clap for Cora.
One big achievement that we have achieved after Florence Saga. That's one
Yes, so
thing that came out of her Sagui Kura.
a lot of stars came out from there. So I believe the man is an Igbo man. They normally say that some Igbo men are very stingy. So it's normal that money will come out from there, because if you look at she and her girlfriend, they are the one that they are very masculine women, that they're taking care of men. And if you see their men, the men are very masculine. If you see Lolo husband, and that one still bleach at his old age. If you see the other one husband, they see bleach at their old age. So we know the prototype of those type of men in the black community. Unless the women that are still sleeping don't understand that those are men that want to look like you, that want to be like you, but they cannot, because they still have
Just to fit in,
their
to fit in,
manhood.
like, so they can fit in, so they can feel like in place. They are in their alley, they are in their where they need to be, where they feel comfortable being. They can do anything else that is, they can live out of their comfort zone. But so in otherwise, they have to condition themselves to fit your criteria, pretty much. Versus being a masculine man who has a voice, who goes to work, comes and orders the bills to be paid and gives money, or do this, do that, and controls the house. If I say control, I'm not using it in the
Yeah, be
negative.
in charge.
Yes. Yes. Hi, Miss Cardi. Long time. Anyway, it's nice to join you guys. I was on break and I've been listening for a while whilst I was working. So I said, well, whilst I'm taking the break, let me join in for a few.
Wow,
Hi,
thank you.
Cyrus. You.
I love having
Yeah.
more conversation with you online, so we can be doing this so
That'll be
many
nice.
times. I think it's good, because many women are actually confused. They don't understand what is love, and
Right.
is a man using them and wasting their time. Because
Right.
this one end up like Lolo got married. There's some women have been pushed for 20 years. Even at the end of the day, they end up being married to this man. They end up losing their jobs, their benefits, their credit card, their savings, and a lot of things. So we need to continue to talk about it and understand some of the behavior, because most black women will go to our page now and say, "Oh, she's married. Oh, very beautiful," but they don't understand. They don't watch.
Yeah, I looked at the picture and I feel sad for the man.
Look
I look
at
at
the
their
boy. Look at
pages.
the taller son. Look at how feminine he is. Look at the hair. Look at the earrings. Was that son actually raised by a strong black man, a man that actually know what manhood is all about? People
I
don't
know.
see that. They don't
They
understand.
do.
So
The sad thing is we can't see beyond the mind's eye. We just see like how he come and put on a rock on the finger. Then we are fine. Those are the things we see. But we don't see the body language, we don't see the connectivity, we don't see beyond the facial happiness, the smile. We don't see, we are not trained to see beyond that.
no.
It takes somebody with the clinical expertise or the clinical know-how to look at it and this one, and then also somebody who have experienced it, has experienced all this trauma on all different levels, can also see and say, this one is for the camera.
And you know another thing, when you go through abusive relationship and everything, you are going to get a level of spiritual awakening
Yes,
to see some. That is the good part of it.
yes, yes.
That
You
you
wake,
see beyond what people don't see.
don't see,
You
it's true.
understand beyond what people don't understand.
This is what I was saying. Like you can see that you can see somebody's a white shirt just laying there like a white shirt like this, but you can see that dark spot in that white shirt. That is what happens when you go through some of the paths we have been through,
Yeah.
or people who went through trauma. You can see it and see beyond that and say, hey, this thing look white on the outside, but I see this dark spot right there, staining it here. And that is the spiritual awakening that you are talking about.
You must have watched, let me take a little bit of that of your time. You must have watched a friend too telling everybody on live video. This is not something that is made up by me, that both of them were practicing lesbo relationship. Because when you see their fight, this, I've said it without it they even coming to that this is not like a normal fight anymore. This is like these people have something beyond what we don't know. I said it one day until the friend came out and say they were practicing lesbian relationship, that this one that got married now will be opening her thing to show her husband and her, like like people, like where does that happen in a real loving relationship? And the friend said that the man bonla is not working anymore.
Oh,
So
that one you can see it's obvious.
so
Because
so you see where they sleeping around and the adulterous come into everything. But she is not going to leave that man because the friend have a husband
yes,
that validate her on social media.
yes,
She is not going to let this man go. If it was to
no,
be a normal life, that man is gone. And
yes,
because of what she teach on social media, that man is not leaving the hook.
no.
The,
And that man is also don't have that man also don't have anywhere going.
it's not going anywhere.
This is a person that is taking care of me free. Why would I leave? So
I've been exonerated from responsibility for 19 years. So who will live there? I die here.
I don't
So
I a video before when she was talking about when my Igwe is coming. I don't even come social media. I don't do this. That is like long, long, long time ago. And then now I look at so the Igwe is not Igwe after all because Igwe is supposed to be chief, right? Is that not it?
yeah,
That's chief. So
yeah.
a chief don't have a voice. Even the chief is dancing on birthday. Say, "No, it's okay, don't dance, don't dance too much." Being instructed, you
Yeah.
instructing the chief to not dance too much. And I'm like, something is not right. She doesn't even have a voice of his own.
That is why I'm saying that if she has to ask him not to dance, that man is not in control of the house,
No,
not beating her or exercising force. When it comes to financial and being a husband, that man is not in control of the house.
no,
Because if
no.
you see the children too, it shows in the children that
Mm-hmm.
that one have to be murmuring for hours. He couldn't speak properly, can't even articulate. I have a child of 6 years. He speak real fluent English, Spanish, and everything, even pidgin English.
Mm-hmm.
These are children that were raised by father and mother. This is why I'm saying this, because many single mother in our community feel very bad. They think that they are not doing better, and many of them are doing fantastic.
Right,
Many of
right.
them are doing actually fantastic, even when the men are with them. Some of them are
Mm-hmm.
not doing anything. They are even worse. They make the situation worse. They bring toxicity into the home. They are not actually helping.
No,
One thing is a man is with you. How functional is that man? Can you sleep
yes,
off and say, this man will remember, let me go and pick the children from the school? Most of the children can stay in the school and their father and their mother is at home without
right,
nobody showing up for them. So
right.
how functional is that igwe that the son have to be using 50 euro to plait hair like me? I want to go and plait my hair for 50. I haven't spent 50 euro on this my hair. But somebody's son has spent 50 euro to make it, 60 euro to make it, and the mother is online bragging on it that the son make hair. My children are not going to compare, are not going to copy in the black community how men plait their hair and sag and put earrings. That is not something that I feel a man should be doing.
Yeah.
Those are children that are raised with the image of the streets. Is it
Yep.
ever helpful? Get away from here, this woman. You are talking about bitterness. Are you not full with bitterness that you can't even understand what is going on?
Who is that?
This one, Mara or something like that. They are like that. They don't have sense. They will never learn. They will never ever learn. Let me see who
Yeah.
is liking so that I will block both of them.
I don't even know who that. I haven't even seen their name.
Okay, look at her here. Isa. He said,
Good night, Miss Hazard.
Isa Mara. It's all those mummies that are dick worshipping all over social media.
I know.
Until,
And fake accounts too. They are
yeah,
behind
fake
fake.
account. Maybe it's Lolo. We are full of bitterness. That is why we are here. If who
Yes.
is not bitter in the community? Look at somebody that the husband have to live for 19
19
years.
years.
Look at
She's
her
more bitter
bitterness.
than us. She's more bitter than
Her
us. So don't
bitterness
worry
is,
about and let us have our bitterness in peace. Let's
yes.
remain bitter in peace. I
At
beg.
least I have a bag of bitter leaf in the house. Oh. Imagine
Yes.
in the black community they cry about bitterness. When they use bitter leaf to cook soup, they use bitter leaf to
Miss
cook soup.
Lottie, don't block Miss Lottie. Oh. Miss Lottie is a good one.
Eh?
Miss Lottie said don't block her.
They will say you are bitter, you are bitter. Don't allow people to tell you that bitterness. Oh,
No.
is a way to gaslight you, to manipulate you, so that you won't show your emotion. Don't
Yes.
listen to it. When I started talking about them, they will say you are bitter. I said, yes, I'm bitter. I even call my name, say pepper. And they say I'm too pepper. I say I'm pepperish. I'm so
I
bitter
said,
because I'm
I
hot.
said being bitter is my last name.
Ah,
That's what I tell people.
me, I've done my own. No. Why won't I be
Mm,
bitter? Am I not a human being?
exactly.
A
I'm
black
a
man will
human
do
being. I'm
something.
entitled to having feelings.
Yes. A black man will
Mm,
do something to a woman, a white woman, they will say, oh, you know, she's a white woman. Look at how she feel. But the moment you want to feel that way, you are bitter. So I now studied them psychologically. I said, this bitterness, we are going to be bitter together. So when
yes.
somebody tell me I'm bitter, I will go and pack bitter leaf. I will come and eat bitter leaf. You people, some of Nigerian people, if they don't see bitter leaf, they don't cook soup. So what is
Exactly.
the problem? Want to
Mm,
eat bitter leaf, you are complaining. I'm bitter.
exactly. Exactly.
So that is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, she said she was trying to put Reddit. I know, I was like, who is going to like that stupid comment, Seth? Who is going? Imagine a woman talking about bitterness. You people cannot use bitterness to sway black women off of their emotions. Many women
No.
have been robbed. Many women have been hurt. Many women have been battered in this community, and they need to show
Yes.
their emotions. They need to show their feelings. They need to speak out. There is no way you are going to shame them with bitterness that they are bitter. All of you still eat
Mm,
bitter leaf. The moment we
yes.
still continue to eat bitter leaf as a national soup with a gwisi, we are going to be bitter
In
for
peace.
all
Let
I
us be in
care.
peace. Don't hold our mouth. Don't hold our
We
nose.
are
Don't
going to
hold
be
our
bitter.
bottom and prevent us from being bitter because we were going to be bitter. Let's
Yes.
feel it out. Let's have our mouth open in peace. Let's breathe in peace. Let's shit our shit in peace, and let's shit our bitter shit.
Let's
It's okay.
let's show our
It's
ugly
okay.
face in peace, our pimples in peace. Who want to use it
Yes.
to eat but bread? Come and take some.
Take some
Let us have
exactly.
peace and show
Let us
ourselves.
live in peace. Let
Eh?
us live our authentic self in peace.
Instead of
All right.
every time we have to press our emotion down. We have to press our emotion down.
Add Miss Sarah Cole. I'm gonna leave, so add Miss
Okay.
Sarah. Add her.
Bye bye.
Thanks for having
Good
me.
good
I'll
night.
I'll be listening.
No problem. Okay, let me have that. Yeah, he said bitter and angry is the main negative description of black women by our Caucasian partner. It's not only the Caucasian partner alone. Many black men normally term black women as bitter. And
Hello.
hi,
Hi.
welcome.
How are you? Yes,
Hi.
I just wanted to add to the conversation about the latest married woman. Now,
19 years
imagine,
of debt.
yeah,
Okay, debt have been paid.
imagine how she was deceiving people for how many years that she's
Okay.
married, and then she was helping women in distress. She
Okay.
was helping married women in distress. Honestly, it's unbelievable. I'm still trying to wake up, you know, because it's so disbelieving that she could actually come out so boldly and deceive people that she's married when she's not married, and be condemning single women or single mothers or those who are not married. Meanwhile, she was the cheerleader of not being married for 19 good years.
Yes. Hiding an unofficial marriage certificate that she used to get married, and probably maybe she got married to this man because of document or something, because in Holland then document was very very important and very very difficult to get. People come to Spain with 20,000 euros to make document. It was very very difficult for people to get document. So when you talk about remarriage, few in this Europe are remarriage. A man can get.
No, she didn't get, according to what I know or what I understood from her relationship with her ex-friend.
Hmm.
She didn't marry him for paper. I mean, not much. So she was not waiting for papers because she had her papers as an asylum
Okay.
seeker. She was one of those who was trafficked to Europe, and then she got her papers to asylum through seeking asylum.
Okay.
But the fact is that she's been saying that they are married when they were real married.
Mhm.
Because there's no way. Some people are saying, oh, they were legally married in Nigeria and then they are getting married here again. No, they did registry. You can't do registry twice. It doesn't matter. It's common law. It's applicable. Whether they got
Everywhere.
married in Nigeria, whether they got married in the US, wherever, it's the same law. So you can't come here and do another registry. So she haven't done it before. If she have done it before, she will not do it again. So for those ignorant and gullible people who are saying, oh, she was legally married in Nigeria, it's not possible. She was not legally married in Nigeria.
Where is the
This is
marriage
the first time.
certificate? Do you think if your
This is the
sister
first time she's actually getting married.
do you think if your sister was married in Nigeria, she wouldn't have brought her the marriage certificate, or did she
Exactly.
flash
She
it?
would have brought it out. But some people are saying, oh, she was married in Nigeria. She's just doing a Europe one for documentation. No. She did not, she wasn't with him for document because she said it herself several times in the video how she got her papers for asylum.
Okay.
Okay. So obviously she has been with him without marriage. But my issue here is, why was she then, when she knows she was a chairlady of married people, why was she then condemning people who are single parents? Because she was a single mother by stupidity.
Yeah, by social benefits, because she wanted to
Yes,
exempt the
exactly.
man from responsibility so that the government will be taking care of her. And that was the
Exactly.
same thing that we were beating many women for.
Exactly.
That the women don't want to get
Exactly.
married because they are in social benefit. And her friend went and divorced her husband to become a single mother.
Exactly.
And they were hiding that from the society.
Yes.
While the
Yes.
husband would be clawing under the chair to pass through their live video after all the
Yes.
bow and everything. So
You see, now everything they've done in the secret is coming
it's
out.
coming out, and they are the one that is exposing themselves.
Yes.
They are the
Exactly.
one because
Exactly.
the time they were doing all this dragging, there was a lot of women that was really really going through a lot of stress from these people.
Exactly. Yes.
Even myself, I went to open a page called Single Mother, Single Father in Europe, because I would see a lot of women with, I will do my go marry, oh, let me do and go and get married. Oh. Some women were paying 50-50, paying 80-20 to just to be married to some dusty see.
Yes.
And
Exactly.
at the end of the day, you come out and say you are getting married after 19 years.
They were just deceiving people. Honestly, for me, that is a painful part of the whole story.
Okay.
You understand? Yes. That's a painful part of as somebody wrote here, that's why she was so jealous of Cora.
Yeah.
Because Cora was married and she wasn't.
No.
Yes.
No.
That is why, yes. I agree with this person who left this comment. That's why she was so jealous of Cora. But if you wonder why was she so jealous, why was she so all over Cora? And it is the same Cora that gave her the money to even finally do this marriage.
And I was asking her that, like, if you haven't been through this distress marriage, how come you come out to teach about distress marriage? Because you have been with a dusty, you have been through what all these women have been through. There is no way you will acquire what you have not been through.
Yes.
Because she will come out teaching them. That was exactly what they were going through in their own life.
Yes.
But the problem is that Say that this is what I've been through, my experience.
Yeah, they will not
Don't
say so, yes.
don't try to paint yourself to look like a saint. You are
Exactly.
this, you are that,
She once
when you
said
are not.
something about somebody, I can't remember exactly. I think it was Linda KG. She put something about Linda KG on her platform. And I was saying to it, and I replied to that message. I said, excuse me, be careful what you come out to public to say when you don't even know anything. Marriage is not an achievement. It's an addition, but not an achievement. And then she went on about and started talking.
She
Oh
did a
my
video
God,
on that.
if you don't have it, you say you don't. I was like, this girl, she's stupid.
It's not her fault. You know why? Because she is talking around the Nigeria, the Edo community, where marriage is
Yes.
being overhyped, over promoted, and there is no marriage there.
Yes.
It's all nonsense.
Overrated.
So
Yes.
she's talking on them because when it comes to those their groups or their area, the deep worshiping is just overwhelming. It's just too much.
Yes.
So any man is deemed to be a man, even if he can't
Yes.
even raise his children. So far is there, just like a cupboard,
Yes.
like a figurehead. So
Mhm.
they are going to
Yes.
hyper. That is why you see most women going there. Oh, Lolo, just get married. The marriage is so classy because they don't know what remarriage is all about. They have never got it from their parents. They have never got it from themselves. They have put themselves in 15 years of boyfriend and girlfriend and having 4 kids for free and everything. So Lolo is going to look unique for them. And why I'm saying this is for
But
black
so
women.
plastic in what she did. She's been bullying single parents. She's been bullying single mothers.
Yeah.
She's been talking about unmarried people as if she herself was
Married, yeah.
For 19 years, you've been a baby mama. She's got nothing to say. So what is classic there?
And apart from being unmarried, she is not in an in on in an on in a healthy relationship.
Again,
She's not.
She's in a toxic relationship.
Because
that's why she's so bitter.
because she has been accused of cheating by her girlfriend. She has been accused of going into lesbian relationship with her girlfriend from her own girlfriend's mouth, that they were showing each other their cookies. Meanwhile, her husband is there. That she is always on live video showing men her cookies. But I don't see any woman that is happily married, whether for 19 years or for 2 days, that will be showing any man
There is no happily
their
married
cookies.
woman who would even come on live video the way they do.
No, they don't have a life of their own. So they put all the frustration on the live video.
Yes.
They put everything here because that is where they pass their time. The men don't have.
Yeah, because they have got no other life.
No. So many women are getting confused, like they are looking onto them, they are idolizing them. That is why I'm trying to bring back all this women brain to think that you are better than these people.
Exactly.
You see the message that the friend.
That's the truth. There's no sentiment about it. That is the truth. They are better than these people that they are emulating. But this one is what they left themselves.
You see the message that the girlfriend passed, the dusty message that the girlfriend passed on the video, that he's happy how the husband handled the situation. For you to know that is a deep struggle love than what you see, apart from the white gown. There is a lot of situationship that the husband have to deal with.
Let me tell you, if you had to take 19 years for you to actually get married to a woman that has had 3 children for you, then there's something wrong. Honestly, it's logic.
Yeah.
It's logic. There is something seriously wrong.
But many women don't see it like that. They look at it like, oh, they have struggled, they are building their life. Does building life stop any man from marrying you?
Do you listen to what the videos she does, even before Cora, those videos she say she's claiming to be helping women in distressed marriages? Are you married yourself?
Ask me, they are using native. That time they will come out with native cloth. You know that immediately these women, they are already fat a little bit. They think that they are better than everybody. They have used a little cream on themselves.
They were just using reverse psychology.
They begin to go crazy. Hollandis, come and buy Hollandis. Married women, they will wear wrapper. They will just wear that Hollandis wrapper. All those women will be surrounded with them. They will be picking their stories, to bash them later. At the end of the day, that was how it ended before they started fighting themselves now, disgracing themselves. This one said that this one husband don't have bola. This one said that the husband don't have bola. And you see, that was the reason they were teaching on how to do this thing online. You remember they were doing that.
Exactly.
And women
Exactly. You know, so really, for the I still honestly feel so pity for those who are still following and believing them, because especially she, honestly, you can't believe for 19 good years, 19 years, that would tell you that something is wrong.
No, it's not a normal situation. You will see the
No, it's
disconnect
not
too
normal.
in the relationship when the man is dancing.
And she's
Everything
still
is
covering
fake.
up to say, oh, I did it before in Nigeria, I'm doing it again. You can't do registry twice. It's not possible.
But she,
By
but
law, you cannot do registry twice.
that is
She
why when
has
you
done
marry
it
in
before.
Nigeria, you can document your marriage over
But
here.
it's valid. Whether you married in Nigeria is valid. You don't need to remarry here. As soon as you've done registry, you don't need to do registry here. It is valid.
But she hide those documents because she know that the man is not providing. The man is not doing what he's supposed to do as
She
a
was
man.
not even married to him. She's a baby mama.
Somebody even put it on the comment section that the man have wife in Nigeria. Do you think that that
And
was
it's not impossible because Igbos, that's what they do. When they marry to non-Igbo, when they relationship with non-Igbo, they always have wife in their village.
that is true? Most of them.
Mhm.
Most of them, and they will
Yes.
take you along. Most of the single mother that we are talking about today in this Europe, most people are the people that created plenty of the single mother. Even the Guinea women, the Cameroon women, because they sleep with everything. If they like, come and bash me in this video, I have my proof. So they can go out with any type of woman. Guinea, they will have baby everywhere. White, they will have baby everywhere and live.
Questioning the paternity of the kids.
Maybe
It's not impossible.
maybe e need DNA. Don't you
Yeah, it's
see
not
the
impossible.
whole
But
different
out
faces?
of every rumor, there's element of truth. So it is possible because the way they disgrace themselves, that they were separate with each other, spending 8 hours in bed with another man, with this, there's element of truth in those things. They say.
Even our friend said that the Leonard was using banga. Banga soup. That Leonard was using something as cheap as banga soup of €3.50, with small shaki, everything. To be chopping your role model, banga soup. Ah, my gosh. All these women, they are so cheap, eh? You don't even need to buy a cup of wine for €1 for them. If you have a brother that can cook banga soup, you can have them. You say, Cameroon men can't keep any woman in Cameroon. Ah, it's true. Oh. I heard that the Cameroon men that if you are married in Cameroon, you are married. Your market is spoiled. You cannot marry two women at a time because they said they are computer. I have Cameroon friend. He said the two friends are comedians. They are comedians with bad jokes. It's all bad jokes. Imagine a woman, a teacher that bash single mother will open her kpekus for the other one with two dada. Just imagine the shame that they will bring it to themselves. And you see women running after them. Like, what are you going to learn? In the Edo community, are you not tired of being used and dumped? Are you not tired of being baby mama? Eh? Many of your auntie were ugly role model. Many of your mother was the wrong role model for you. And now you want to choose social media role model that will come to social media and tell you are useless because you don't have a man. No matter your degree, no matter what you have. He said she asked him back. Who asked him back? Okay, it's that Cora asked him. She said, and stop acting like you didn't see her like him playing for evening. Yeah, that is normal Nigerian That is normal Nigerian woman mentality. We don't leave marriage. We don't leave marriage. We will allow men to drag us, drag us, drag us, drag us, drag us like sack of garri. So I will not blame Cora. Even imagine the relationship was already in the public. Many people were saying, Cora, go and beg your husband, go and do this. That is a normal thing in the black community. When the marriage already get to one, two, three people's mouth, no matter what the man did to you, if he like the man went and chop your mama, people will ask you to go back. That your mama is the devil that was sent along with you to the marriage. Even if the man was chuki chuki your daughter or your daughter, people will tell you that drive that your daughter out of the house immediately. Take that your daughter to orphanage home. She is a bad girl. She is the village people that was sent along with you. For shoot that your daughter. And black women will do that because of the dick worshiping and brainwashing culture that many of the black women have been programmed with. That they shouldn't take their children first, they shouldn't take themselves first, that what they should take first is a man. Even a man that is unworthy, that is not loyal to them. Even in their death. So it's normal if Cora comes out to say you people broke our marriage. Me, I saw the video. Did I make video on it? I know it's a stage. It's a stage. All the Nigerian women will blame everybody for the breakup of their marriage before they will blame their husband. That is all our black men have been made up. Even apart from no marriage, if a black man went to thief now, they are not going to blame him for going to steal or doing anything horrible. They are going to blame one thing or the other, especially the devil, the unseen devil, the imaginary devil is going to be responsible for it. How do you believe that a group of men that have been excused of their stupidity and their inability to be a man for decades are good, and everything they does that is wrong is blamed on somebody or the devil? How do you think that they are going to be responsible for once and take accountability for what they are doing? And they also brainwash the women that anything they does, there should be an excuse for them. So Cora was doing that like, oh, you people scatter my marriage. Oh, Nigerian women are like that. They are like that. If she didn't do that, people are still saying it today that she left a Justin. She ran away from the marriage. Why? Because she didn't fight. She didn't take a flight and go to UK and go and block Tokumbo and bust one of Tokumbo her. She didn't go and call her Tokumbo as husband snatcher. She didn't go and go take a flight to Brazil to go and find that Brazilian girl. So she's going to have that feelings. It's understandable. But with time, she will understand that this one don't have to do with the people that your husband is cheating with. It has to do with them in a way because they know you are married. Your marriage is official and they know. But because of the makeup of the society, of the cultural mentality of the people, they are not going to recognize that this person is the problem, not this one, not this one, not this one. That Justin was the problem. Justin put her out in the public. They were doing this thing on the public. They were getting money from it in the public. So if there is a problem, it should be between she and this man. This man made a vow to her. It should be both of them. But the mentality will always come out. A Nigerian woman, it's hard for her to give up on a marriage. That is why they suffer a lot. It's hard. It's hard no matter what the man did to you. That is why I said, okay, I normally tell women that if it's hard for you to go, let go. Let go. The only place you can allow yourself to live a marriage is letting go. The time after enough going front and back and the person said is going, you need to call him back. Come, Justin, come. You forget to collect change. Do you need change to enter train? Do you need change to enter motor? Do you need to carry cabo cabo, or is Okada that you want to carry? Take. That is the only way black women can live unhealthy marriages and relationships, letting go of things that can never benefit them and things that they cannot change. Apart from that, there is going to be blame. A lot of women have left their marriage, they are still like regretting today. If I've done this well, if I've allowed him to break my head, if I'm have allowed him to do this, maybe I could have stayed married now. Because they don't think, they don't find themselves important more than being attached or being married to somebody. They have that codependency relationship when it comes to marriage or relationship. They think that validation of having a man and all those things have to be there. Let me see comment. If my Lord, they curse me. If she was mad, she lost her husband. That is normal. All Nigerian women are mad. They can, that is why they can even do juju to buy you if they see you with their husband. They can do juju to buy you. That is why you see when they are advising them, my sister, if your husband is cheating, you know what you will do? You go to and buy new clothes, you go and put new hair, you go and buy new perfume, you go and rub whatsoever, you go and buy kayamata. What are you talking? In a society where they say kayamata, they say sweetener. You have to take sweetener. For what? To sleep with a man that is sleeping with a bunch of people? Eh? In a society where they say sweetener, sweeting, women will take excess sugar, saying that it will make their vagina to be sweet for who? Eh? Where they will say, come and wash your pekus. Your pekus is smelling. This is that. Wash it for who? So you need to check out the society. When we talk about Cora was mad. Was she actually mad to be with that man? No, she was mad to satisfy the society standard of running after a man after rejection. That is why you see a Nigerian woman, after she's been rejected, she can go into bleaching for all I care. She can bleach all her life, trying to look like something else, thinking that this man is going to accept her. Hmm. Okay, Sekora made a recent video saying if they pay her $20,000 to take him back, she wouldn't take it. Then she started realizing what she has been in. Because that was a moment of you just break up. That is why you see when you break up with black men, no matter what they do to you, they are easy to sneak into your life again. Because you don't realize that you are in an abusive relationship this moment. Oh. You don't realize, you won't know. You think that it's nowhere when they for not dey quarrel, everybody can have problem, relationship there is problem, but when they are beginning to be problem, even unsolicited one, problem that you didn't provoke, you will begin to understand that this person is not coming into your life with a natural state of mind, is coming to fuck up your life. She said she won't take him back. That was when she realized that me and this person, we can't be together. Every woman has been through that moment. Then most of us black women, we are very difficult to let go at times because of the bolarism some women are into. Because most of them don't have anything to bring to the table most of the time. It's BBC. Most of the time, some women are into, they are very comfortable with the BBC. They are very comfortable with CNN. So it's hard for them to leave it. Some of them, the man is doing licky, 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 licky. They want to stay there. So many factors that make many black women being addicted to their to men. So that is what it is. She will always go into that regret mood. It is only when you have already used to it. That is why Sandra blocked me. I cannot see her comment. So it's normal. It's going to be normal when you break up. your mind is going to read 360. There are going to be a lot of people that would say, you allow your marriage to go. You see, even on the internet, they switch it that Cora destroy her marriage. She left her marriage. Why was those bloggers having those mentality? They believe that Cora was supposed to convince this man. Cora was supposed to beg this man. Cora was supposed to do a lot of things that will make this man to come back, because they know that the black men that they normally deal with don't have a mind of their own. They need to be begged, they need to be convinced to be in a relationship, even if they don't want to be there, so that they will be doing those they are faking and everything. So they were thinking that that is the same thing as Justin, that there is a way they could talk to Justin and Justin will come back. They do not know that Justin is another breed. He's a white man, and most of them were raised to take decisions and all those stuff. He said Sandra Rush Norris, you are the Mrs. Justina was begging for apology on Instagram and Cora ignore him like the mugu he is. Yeah, because that moment she she ignored to give that apology. And that is the breaking point most of the time, that many Nigerian women don't wait for. They don't wait for the men to realize what they have put you through or whatever. And most of the time, culturally, the society hold that apology for you. They remove that apology when it comes to relationship or when you are having problem, because they believe that if that man give you apology, you are going to get your power back. But if you give that abuser apology, he will continue to do whatever he do, and you will continue to be where you are. That is why you see, I was reading a comment. One Igbo man was saying, and it was in a relationship platform where they were settling people that have quarrel, and the man said, "This thing that this man is doing is not nice." So just imagine, in Igbo land, a man cannot give a woman apology. A man is giving the woman apology, and this will make the woman to have power. It will make the woman to have upper hand. You see how, why the reason why when you will go to that family meeting or that stupid settlement that they normally do, they will never tell that man to beg you. They will never tell that man to apologize. After all the wrong that the man have done to you, they will tell you, Juliet, oh yeah, come and beg your husband. The man, knowing that he offended you, cheated on you, do whatever, he have make you go through hell. The man will sit down and you say, apologize to your husband. Apologize. Hold him. You will start holding the man. He said, leave me alone. Don't touch me. I don't want to marry again. He's the one that is cheating and everything. I don't want to marry again. Blah, blah, blah. Then the woman will have to render apology. She will beg. She will even come with all her ancestors and all the goats and fowl in her village to come and beg the man for doing nothing. So that was the reason that no matter maybe what Cora might have been through in that marriage, she was trying to blame people, which is that Nigerian mentality where we always blame everybody for destroying our marriage. Even the person that said good morning sister destroy our marriage. And let me chip in this thing that I read about the woman that was doing Fernando Alonso, may her soul rest in peace, running after her husband and the ugly side chick, and she ended up getting an accident. So one thing I read was that people were saying that they think that somebody called the woman, that the husband was in the shopping center, whatever, with the side chick. That why will somebody call the husband? You see, the blame is now going to the person that called the husband. For example, if there was somebody that called the wife, sorry, somebody called the wife that the husband was cheating. So blames are going to be laid on everybody. Even you seeing your sister husband with another baby, with another wife. The day you will tell your sister, they will say you are the one that destroyed the marriage. So it's normal. It's normal for her to lay blame everywhere. But is she did she continue to lay the blame now? No. She have understand that what this man did to her is not nice. It's abusive. Yes, he said at first Cora was evaluating her marriage to see if she made the right decision and wonder if she made the choice. So she blames social media and herself. And people were saying that Cora, you brought your marriage to social media. You know social media destroy marriage. No, social media don't destroy marriage. A marriage that will stand will come to social media and stand. If it was standing inside the house before. If it was already cracked inside the house, if it come to social media, there will be more crack on it. That is it. There will be more problems. Social media will add more problem to it. If people already have a solid foundation right from inside, you treat yourself with respect, with love, with care, everything is going to be fine. People emulate fake marriages and all pictures on social media. So when people see that toxicity, see those things that you don't see, people are going to point it out, and you will come and say social media spoil your marriage. No, darling, your marriage already have the all problem inside the house before you bring it to the in-laws on social media. Is then social media, and I said, but when she realized he was cheating and faking love for her after all he put her through, but now she really saw him for who he is. Yes, she wants him to have access to children, but she have no intention of returning. That is it. Like, I still remember the last time I spoke to my ex, like about the children, was like just for like talking about the children was like it seems that he was telling me, it seems that you are still in love with me. Like that is what they have put in this community. That they can put you through every bullshit and they still think you still have them as a parent. That is how gold mine and dick worshipping, male worshipping have made most men to think that they are so important that they can do whatever they want to do to you, and you still have them in mind after so many years. Like I'm asking something about the well-being of my child, it means that I it's like I'm still in love with you. Like, where did you get that from? And I ask, like, in love with what? Eh? With the difficult life? With the dusty life? What am I going to be in love about? Oh, let me stop so that my mother-in-law will not see this video and say, my son will not marry you, my son will not marry you, my son will not marry you. Because I want to marry somebody's son. Oh. Ah, my mother-in-law will see this video, will say, my son will not marry you, my son will not marry you. So that is what it is. Let us read comments. He said, please tell Miss Justina the bone seller that my Igbo sister don't feed me. Hi, that is true. Mark Bulama Ocheze reloaded. It's true what you said that Igbo sister don't feed men. Some of them do, okay? Some of them do, but when it comes to majority, the Igbo men are very, very hardworking, many of them, to take care of their women. And the women demand that hardworking from the men. So that is going to be a problem with Justin. I don't care if he's a white man, there is dusting, many dusty white men. That is a bone of contention, a problem for Cora, where Lolo was crying that Cora decided to use her money. She didn't put the money for she and Justin. It's not any woman that have sense will not be working to take care of a man. It's never going to be beneficial to any woman. If you are a woman and you decide to be taking care of a man, hey, my sister, you have to go and double your back, have a steel back, and at the end of the day, you are not going to be rewarded for it. You are just keeping your son at home. When he's ready to leave the house, he will leave. So don't try it. Cora did the best for herself by not allowing herself to be used. Imagine if this man have used Cora, he would have still come out with the same disgrace narrative of bashing her, of liking social media, love alike. Eh? You see, it doesn't take time for dusties to show who they are. They will leave you, they will become your competitor. They will leave you, you will become their mentor. Anything you want to do, they want to do it. They want to turn it to you. If Justin could have Cora kitchen, is Cora kicking was. If Justin could do that now, he would have been happy. If Justin could turn his skin a little bit to look like Cora, of which he will do it later on, he would have done it. Which man put on bonnet on the in their head? Real men, masculine men that provide, that do things that are homely. They would not like to put things that women put on their hair, put bonnet. And if you check out if I want to go to the internet now, I will bring out a lot of dusties that are doing live video on this internet that put bonnet on their head. Which doctor, which man of better means will come to social media and put bonnet in his head, put bonnet on the daughter's head? Like, for what? He's a shameless man. For a man to even allow himself to be provided for by a woman is a shameless man. So they are very, very easy to come and call you out on social media. It's going to be hot basketball for you. The day that you that is their bank account, you decided to wise up. You decided to say, this person is using me. You are going to have problem with them. That is exactly what happened between these people. So be wise. Be wise. He said most men believe that even after they wrong you, you should still be in love with them. Even after separation, go away. If you wrong me, that is it's simple. That is me too. That is what I've come to conclusion to realize, that the time people were like saying, go back, go from, go back, go for, you break up for 50 times, you are disturbing your mental health, you are disturbing yourself. If you have kids, you are confusing yourself and your kids. It's better one break up and say, bye, Felicia. And when you notice a lot of patterns, a lot of traits in this person, that there is nothing you can do with this thing. And it's bringing you down every minute, every time. You have to let go. That is what Cora have come into conclusion of now, that but some of them are still blessing their stupidity of 19 years with marriage. They will come to social media and this person is in an abusive relationship. If I haven't been in an abusive relationship and I haven't seen an abusive relationship and recognizing it, I won't know how to teach about it. I won't. So you have been there. Tell us you have been there. Don't come and tell her, yeah, me, come and look my Igwe. Come and look at very functional husband, our Igwe. Which Igwe that, which man will allow themselves to be calling? That is delusional Igwe. Delusional Igwe, imaginary Igwe, delusional Igwe, imaginary Igwe. If a man tell you he's a prince, tell him to show you his palace. You don't have to go and be cleaning toilets. You don't have to. You don't have to. He said, don't mind them. So Justin wanted to use the Nigerian mentality of apologize to your husband and make quarrel finish. When apologizing end quarrel, apologizing tomorrow will do the worst. Okay? When you will tell the woman to apologize and she is not the aggressor, she is not the problem of the relationship, the man is the problem, you will be asking her to apologize. Tomorrow when you think nothing will happen, I beg you, for him to, I will bring out some dusties that are put on bonnet on the internet and put just adjusting picture to it, because those men that I see put on bonnet on the internet, I've seen that they are shameless, they are jobless, they are not responsible, they are internet clout chaser, they are Facebook hustler. They will make content out of anything and run their mouth without no shame. Because I don't see any real man that will like that is really strong in the hand. Not women give me, collect make I give myself, collect make I give myself. No, real men that are strong in their hands, in their the way to make money, will come and put bonnet in their head. That is a shameless man. Shameless. It's like you want to grease your child. Ay, I'm leaving. Oh, I want to go and sleep. It's 3 o'clock here right now. I want to go and sleep. Tomorrow we will talk. If you have video suggestion, don't forget to send it to my Facebook on Messenger. Then we can talk about it. I've saw two video suggestion from two sisters here, and we are going to talk about it tomorrow. I love all of you all. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. We have our subscription badge now. I'm going to fix it tomorrow so that we can be doing subscription. If you cannot do the subscription, you can go fund me on on my Facebook page is there. You can go fund me like that. If you go on GoFundMe, I won't have to share any money with Facebook, and that is more better for me. I love all of you all. Good night, everybody. Who is greasing their dry punani there? Bye bye. Not too like gist. Bye. Don't forget to follow. Bye bye. You too. See you all. See you all. See you all. See you all. I love all of you all. My YouTube subscriber. Please don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye, everyone. You that is watching, like the video. You are here for a long time. Like the video if you are not sleeping already. Bye bye.